welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back and welcome back. We've got none other than Phenom here. Good to be with you.
Good to be with you, bro.
Let's get into these questions. We've got this interview lined up. Great performance, by the way.
Thank you.
On that S&D. And overall in this series, a very deserved 3-0.
Yep.
Great stat lines all across the board. But let's get into these questions, shall we? Because
okay.
you know we've got people at home that want to know a little bit more about you, a little more about the event, and overall. So so we know you're a very loud person. You're very energetic and going out there. How excited are you to be at another LAN event?
It's surreal, man. Like, I personally thought when COVID hit, I would probably never go to another LAN event again. And playing from online from California, with my internet going out every other day, I almost chalked COD, almost stopped playing, and moved to Texas this offseason just for online purposes. And you know what? I saw this LAN, and my teammates needed a fourth because Ethan couldn't go. So I was like, you know what? I'll go. I want to go to LAN. It's been almost 2 years, so I'm so excited to be here.
That's great to hear. Yeah, definitely during the pandemic, even me included, I really worried about the state of esports as a whole because we have big in-person events. While the online aspect is there, it definitely wasn't something that wasn't really ready to be embraced, especially in 2020. It's not the same.
Yeah.
But also we got to ask you. So like, we've got a very, very different item of a trophy. So this is a championship belt.
Yep.
You hope to be able to maybe
that's why I'm here for. I'm here for that. That's literally what I'm here for.
Hope to Seth Rollins this thing around, like
yeah, 100%. I hope I win today, as I'm literally playing for that, putting my body on the line. I'm ready to win that.
That is awesome to hear. Once again, Esports Zone really coming out here, changing up the game, championship belt, and I'm excited because we gotta ask you one last thing. So, like, out of everything from the LAN to the venue to the trophy, how do you feel about everything so far?
Well, for now, Activision hasn't put LAN mode in COD for the past 2 years, and I thought personally, like, running a LAN event might be kind of tricky. But to be honest, this is probably one of the best LANs I've been to, even majors before when it was on console. So everything's ran smooth. We're not rushed. We get to warm up. We get the station, make sure everything's good, and then we get to play. And it's awesome. I love it.
That's great to hear. Anything you'd like to say before we, send you off? Any socials you'd like to shout out?
My Twitter. So when I went to Champs in BO4, my Twitter got suspended. My new Twitter now is Phenom with 2 M's and 2 underscores. Kind of confusing, but I'm trying to get it good at. And that's pretty much it.
That's great to hear. Once again, thank you for coming out.
Yep.
We'll be excited to keep the coverage up with you this weekend, and you'll be seeing him live on the stream. We've got another interview coming up with another handsome face and another handsome commentator/caster. So we'll kick it to the break, and we'll see you in just a second.